Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is Attic Attack on the Commodore 64. It's 2020 homebrew. I didn't know this was a thing until I went to Indie Retro News, which is where you can get the ROM from, and I'll put a link to it in the doohickey down below, because it's my go-to website for finding out what new homebrew games are on what new or old computers out there, particularly the ZX Spectrum. It's got graphics. Obviously, it's a port of a game released in 1983 on the Spectrum and the BBC Micro B by those guys at the bottom of the screen, Ultimate Play the Game. I have no idea why it wasn't released on the Commodore 64 at the time. Was there a reason? I mean, I know stuff like Nightlaw and Alien 8 weren't released because they were 3D isometric, and therefore the maths involved with something required a fast processor, and the Commodore wasn't really up to it at the time. Obviously the code has since been ported, and I have gameplay of both those ported games and comparisons against the then Spectrum versions. But as for why this was never released, I honestly don't know why. Now, it's been its graphics are done by a guy called Stephen Day. The sound is, this is all off Indie Retro News, the sound is from a guy called Sal Cross, and the coding was done by a guy called Tomcat from Nostalgia. He's the bloke who did the Ghosts and Goblins new version, I think. Again, it's on the website. Anyway, so you're stuck in a haunted castle and you have to find the key of ACG to escape, and ultimately, because, you know, everything finds your face and everything kills you. That little title screen is absolutely fantastic. That's the box art. Right, let's get into it. It's got extra content, added side quests and stuff like that. There, you can see at the bottom of the screen, you've got the people who made the game, and also you've got 3 classes. I don't think that was a thing on the Spectrum. That's new as well. You were just a knight on the Spectrum. There is Chip Tune Goodage here. Not sure why it's this quiet, because it's not this quiet in the game, because I'll let you on a little secret. It's like the 4th time I'm trying to record this. Anyway, we'll go with Knight. So basically you have to find keys to progress through doors, and certain objects repel certain bad guys. Everything finds your face. A key tree spawning on the left. You'll see scroll. Underneath scroll, I can hold 3 items. Beneath that is time. Then there's the chicken, which becomes a carcass. The infamous chicken, which is my health, and beneath that are my lives. That door's locked, it's got a padlock on. I find the blue key, the green key, I can go through it. That's health. Keep moving, basically. Locked, green, need a key. The other doors are like, don't mind the gap. They open on their own accord, and they shut on their own accord, because of course they do. It's a haunted house. Now, let's just quickly get the elephant out of the room. This looks absolutely... Oh, you're on stories as well, and I believe it's randomly generated. This looks absolutely fantastic. That's Satan. Run away. I don't know what repels him. I always imagine Satan to have a Steve Coogan voice for some reason. Or a Ned Flanders. Right. Yep, stories like that. Certain objects repel certain bad guys, basically. The cross repels the vampire. Don't know what repels Satan. A nice hymn. But this looks amazing. The use of colour, no attribute flash. This looks... I'm going to set this cross, pick it up, and there's a key. Pick it up. 3 things, see? I don't want to do it like that. I want them next. I want them next to each other so I can get something else in there. That's what she said. Yeah, there's no attribute flash. Green key. See if I can go through the door. Looks absolutely fantastic. It looks better than the Spectrum. It pains me to say that, but hey, they had 37 years to iron out the creases of the Spectrum and add new content. That's it though. Honestly, this is absolutely fantastic. If you didn't have this back in the day on the Commodore when it was released, because it wasn't released on it, were you gutted? Were you pissed off? Could you live? Or, you know, did you really want to play it? And now that, if you had this back then, talking to the old, mature Commodore 64 owners, how would you have felt with the version? This to me is superb. Right. Now, because it's randomly generated, that means all the rooms are in different sequences. graphics, and if you look up there, the windows flash, because there's a storm outside. Because attention to detail is cool. Yeah, he got it for his, oh, you can go down there, birthday present. I was going to say Christmas, and he let us play it. I think he may have completed it. He completed everything, ultimately. He completed Sabre Wolf. But, let's go down there. Nice effect. I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. And it was hard. And people know it. And that's locked. It just pens you in and lets shit find your face. Look. Luckily your own projectiles don't hurt you. So now we have 3 different characters that have different strength, abilities, attributes. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Zombie. How'd you repel a zombie? Chuck chicken in the corner of the room. Run away. Oh, what's that? Oh. Really, I say that a lot with these homebrew conversions and stuff, but this is on a whole different level. I'm very impressed with this. I'm dying horrifically and not really showing you any of the full sort of... There we go, 3 items. Don't know what the booze does. You know, the full sort of scope of the game. Green. I'm probably going a massive circle. I am going a massive circle. Ooh, what's that? Open. That's how you open doors. Didn't you know? You don't need a key. Just say open really fast. In a really wet voice. Balls. Oh, he's still going. It's just a little airborne, it's still good, oh, deja vu. Like I said, I'm not doing this game justice. I'm sure you can look up ZX Spectrum walkthroughs. There must be a walkthrough on this now, surely. I don't know when it's released. It must be very, very recent. I didn't actually see that on Retro News. It's the zombie again. We want to go that way. Shies and balls. I should get up as the undead now, shouldn't I? Why is that so quiet there? Let's go a wizard. That's probably an emulation thing. Like I said, I'm playing this on my Wii through Frodo and not my Commodore 64 Mini. I think that's the way out, because I don't want to play it with a joystick that is just going to hurt my soul. It's that bad. Has anyone got a Commodore 64 Maxi? Is the joystick as bad on that? They must have rectified it. Oh, I forgot I don't have a key anymore. Am I not firing as fast as the night? Like I can't open. Oh. Surely if I'm a wizard, I just go up to it, just speak friend and enter. See what I did there? Cause you know, Lord of the Rings. Wizard. Everyone's a credit. Oh, going up. I think I'm going up. What's that? Food. I'm about to die there, look. The food, it does nothing. Is that why just... That's the stairs, isn't it? Oh! He dies like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that's cool. Yeah, stairs, lean that way. Give me some bloody... Oh, can you go through the clocks? No, there's stuff you can go through. I know there is, without any keys. Again, that's a cool effect. Let's go down again. Oh, and lightning out the side of the windows again, that's a cool effect. There is a lot of attention to detail in this, and that's good. Clearly this was a love affair. We must be at the bottom of hell now. I would have liked music in game, but it's either one or the other, isn't it, on the Commodore? Oh, zombie, we've been here before. Screw it. Shoot him in the head, you're a wizard. You got something. Dungeons and Dragons is ours. Ooh. Ooh. Don't shut. No idea what that does. Dead end. Again, I'm not doing this game justice, but it's a classic. And they've really... This is like an HD remaster, honestly. Might be quite a strong descriptive term, but you know what I mean. This is miles above the Spectrum version. Again, it pains me to say that, but, you know, 37 years. And that's the excuse I'm sticking to. Oop, this door. I love that lightning effect. the blue spanner? It's probably not even a spanner. What does the blue spanner do? And where's the word this fella came from? If you don't get that quote, I'm never going to stop saying it. Okay, come on. Ooh. Come on, give me some keys. Possibly don't just sit at the door. Ah. And hope, wait for it to open. That's life. All these pictures of chicken are making me hungry. Yeah, so, I mean, do anyone know exactly how many screens there are? Is it randomly generated? I mean, I'm talking about the original game now, but then that would make this. And what you exactly have to do, by all means, let me know in the comment section, if only for other people who are going to attempt to play this, because like I said, I'm rubbish at it. I've always been rubbish at it and don't know what to do. But there's no denying this is an absolutely fantastic port of the Spectrum version. It is clearly, it pains me to say this, 37 years, that's my excuse, better. I'll put a link to the website where you can get it down below, and as always, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.